Welcome back, guys. In this video, we are going to have a look at different examples of highly successful companies when it comes to differ themselves from their competitors, how they are doing it so that you can take after what they're doing. So let's dive into it. Alright, so there are hundreds of different ways on how you can differentiate yourselves from your competitors, but in this video we are taking 5 different examples on highly successful companies that are doing this very good. So first of all, you can do it with price. Of course, this is no big news. You can do it with like racing to the bottom with your pricing. Maybe you have a competitor and they are taking like $9.99. Why don't you take $8.99 for your products and services? But the risk with that would be that you won't make any profits in the end, and it will be hard to have roof over your head and food on your table. So that is one thing. You can do this with a budget kind of thinking around your company and business and brand. You can also race to the moon, or what do you say, with the pricing. You can be a more luxurious brand that is charging a little bit over the top, like Apple, for example, is doing for their computers. You can find better computers than Apple's computers on the market if you're looking into the software and the hardware really deep. But Apple is a premium company. That's why we're paying like $2,000 for a computer like I have been doing here. So pricing would be one. And the first example is actually razors. Dollar Shave Club is this company called, and they have totally disrupted the market by differentiating themselves with being the first subscription-based affordable shaving solution for everyone. Now, if you're thinking about a razor or a razor company where you can shave yourself, for me it would be Venus for women, and then it would be Gillette for men. I don't know about you, but those are the 2 companies that I am thinking about. But this Dollar Shave Club has actually disrupted the market, are having currently over 50% of the market, which is incredible. They have gone in and created a subscription-based model where you can cancel at any time. So you're not like having a contract for a year or something like that. And you can have razors sent home to your home every month or every 2 months or every 3 months or something like that, at a very cheap price. I mean, I think the cheapest razor is going right now for $4. $4, and you will get that home to your doorstep. You don't have to go out there and buy a $20 or $30 razor from Gillette. Because the fact is, what they found out was the gap in the market. People don't care about how the razors are looking like. They care about the price and the quality. So what they have done, Dollar Shave Club, they have disrupted the market, taking over 50% of the market. But the gap that they found in the market was this subscription model and the high quality for a low price. So they are going for a low price but high quality. They don't care anything about the design, and they're going for mostly men, because 80% of the men is buying this service, but 20% are women, but they're going with a design a little bit neutral with the black like packaging, etc. But the differentiator here would be that they're having a subscription model, they're having high quality, and they're having low prices. So prices was the example here. Now the next one would be quality. Tesla is of high quality, and they are very expensive and they are cool. But their differentiator here on quality would be that they're selling high-end electric luxury sports cars. I don't know any other company in the whole world that have created their own category. I mean, selling cars is one thing, selling luxury car is another thing, but selling high-end electrical luxury sport cars is another market. I mean, they went into the sport car market and they created an electrical luxury sports car. This is incredible. So they are differentiating themselves from any other cars. They took what they found in the electrical car market, like in Toyota Prius, for example, but they didn't want to be a Toyota Prius. From the beginning, they wanted to be a sports car. But people who are looking for high-end electrical luxury sports car, they go to Tesla, of course. So the quality of Tesla is the differentiator here, and also that they created their entire own section in the market. So the next thing that you can differ on would be delivery. So have a look at Amazon, how they are doing this. So that differentiator is delivery. Maybe you have heard of something called Amazon Prime or next day delivery and stuff like that. Everything is going very fast in the delivery market today. Maybe when you're doing online shopping, maybe on Amazon or another marketplace, maybe you see that, okay, I got my jacket or my pants or my shoes in 2 days. That is awesome. But Amazon is taking it a little bit further here. Provides the fastest delivery service, with the fastest being 2 hours delivery. So you're sitting and scrolling around on the marketplace on Amazon and you see a product and yeah, I like this product. Then some of the products on Amazon can be delivered to your doorstep within 2 hours. That is insane. So if you can find another type of differentiator here when it comes to delivery, you have a look at your competitors, how are they delivering their products or their services, and then you see it as a whole, and then you need to think about how can you do this differently. You can deliver it with better quality and better pricing. If you can do that, awesome, write that down. Let's move on. So design. If you have a look at Apple, if you think about Apple, if you think about the iPhones, if you think about the computers, what do you think about when it comes to this design part? I think about this: minimalistic and clean. So they are so different than any other company. Here, I would say, of course, there are companies that are following Apple, but I would say that they are completely on their own here with their minimalistic and clean design. So that is their differentiator when it comes to design. Everything is so clean. I mean, if you look on if you're having an iPhone or you're having a computer made by Apple, or if you're having any other types of electrics from Apple, you can see that all of their designs are very minimalistic and very clean with an Apple on it, which is cool. And then we're having types of customers. Now, this is amazing. Like we're already spoken about, Tesla disrupted the entire car market with electrical cars, which is so incredible, and also did it like sporty. So their differentiator here would be that they are eco-friendly, they're running on electricity, and they are targeting the market of tech-savvy people and the people that is in the entry level of buying luxury cars. So you can see here that Tesla has some differentiator here that not many other companies are having, but you don't have to be Tesla big when it comes to differ yourself and your brand and your business and your products from other competitors. You do want to find some gap where you can afford, maybe where you're having employees that can do this job, or if you're starting your business up, what can you do? What value, added value, can you provide your customers that are different to what your competitors are doing? Find that gap. Good luck with finding your differentiator. See you in the next video.